So in terms of the design of the program, what did you think of
Mhm.
it with the online delivery, instructor feedback, peer-to-peer interaction? Did that fit with your learning style? What did you think of it?
Yeah, I think absolutely. We've all just gone through this phase of COVID, and there's still a little bit of a hangover for it, perhaps. But one of the big lessons learned from that was how adaptable we all are to online learning programs, online communication, and online working. And so it's almost paved the way for us to bring about new opportunities to upskill different methods to learn. I mean, online schools have been around for quite a number of years, maybe decades, and maybe even longer than that, right? So it's not necessarily something new, but the format for me was obviously it was very well complementary towards my current working and private life. So it was absolutely easy to plan things around. And what I quite liked as well is actually the opportunity to jump onto the forums, right? So there's actually people like yourself on there, people like Joe are on there, and able to give advice and tips and help people out when they have questions around content, usability, process, what happens when, and how do I do this, and all those types of things. So, um, it's always a challenge, I suppose, to deliver a certain quality of customer support, I'm going to call it, for these types of certifications. It's very different, obviously, to when you're in an actual classroom with somebody and, there's a lecturer there and they're talking to you and you can have this real dialogue, right? So it's obviously a bit different to that. But it's also not feasible these days to expect people to all be at class at 6 o'clock in the evening and everyone's suddenly got time for that. The kids are off doing this, the wife's got these other appointments, and you're off doing these other things as well, and it can be a bit of a challenge. So being able to really manage my own time and expectations that way was a huge benefit, and I think it should open up the door to more users being able to access the program.